hello. But because I'm sorry, I'm eating the evening meal very late tonight. Today's been all kind of out of whack. There we go. All right. I hear movement behind me. Sorry, there's gonna be a lot of this tonight. Hey, buddy. Are you okay? You wanna go out? Sorry, give me a little bit longer. He might want to go. He might have decided that me hitting go live is when he wanted to go out. So 1 second. No. Okay. Sorry about that. Part of me, like... I was kind of debating just not streaming at all tonight because of this, but... we'll see how we get on. God, I'm such a mess. I haven't even opened VTube Studio yet. Today is all out of whack. 1 second. Yeah. Quick update. It's not just me here, and Roman, my dog Roman, does have a favorite owner. And the favorite owner is not me. So, ordinarily, that's not a problem. In the evenings, favorite owner looks after Roman. And favorite owner is out of town tonight. Which means it's just me and the little man. And he is not happy about that fact. Not happy at all. So what I'm going to be doing is probably every ad break, I'm going to get up and I'm going to check on him. I'm going to make sure he doesn't want to go out. He hasn't gone out all day. I know he wants to take a shit. But he doesn't want to go out. Because if he goes out, then he might miss favorite owner coming home. I've got some puppy pads down, just in case. But it's kind of an issue. So, there will be frequent breaks tonight while I check on my special little guy. Because he is an absolute diva. Well, he's not. He's like, he's a dog that's had a hard life, and it shows. He has a lot of issues. So, you know, I can't really hold it against him. Right, I think around here are where the bees are. So, you know, it's like, I don't want to give him shit for it. Like, he can't help it. Not only is he an abuse survivor, he's also a dog. They're not really known for being intelligent or rational thinkers, right? Sorry, I'm eating a little bit as well. I haven't eaten for a lot today. Is that a new pal? That's a new pal I don't have yet. Fuck. Wild Ruby surprisingly... Wait, what killed you? I didn't hit you that hard, did I? Anyway. Yeah, you know, he's a rescue. He's survived some abuse in his life. The last swing of the sword is like 2 times as strong. Good to know. Okay. And he has a whole load of issues, as an example. I bet there's an egg up there. I bet you money there's an egg up there. So he can't help being, like, an anxious mess, okay? But, oh boy, does it make it hard to look after him sometimes. He's actually medicated for it. He's kind of on, like, a dog version of Prozac. Well, it's not really Prozac, it's more like an anti-anxiety medication rather than an antidepressant, but he is on medication. And that helps to a certain degree. He would be worse without it. But yeah, favorite owner isn't home, so it's the end of the world. He doesn't want to get near me, but he also doesn't want to let me out of his sight. There is not an egg up here. What the fuck? Oh, this would have been a good spot for an egg. Okay. There's an enemy guy over there, yeah. Beewife, smash his balls. Oh my god. Can I catch him? Damn it. Come on. Got the rest. A captured human on Palpagos Island. Capturing humans in power spheres is considered inhumane. Well, then that means by extension it's inhumane to catch pals. I guess that's kind of the inherent, like, paradox of how we treat animals. Like, cruelty towards animals is still cruelty. It's just like a more acceptable form of cruelty. still, Beewife absolutely wrecked that guy. Oh. Oh, wow. Sorry. I have a big sandwich next to me. I have like a big comedy sandwich next to me. It's a little bit... Sorry, I'm about to make a Simpsons reference. And you're gonna have to forgive me. I make a lot of Simpsons references. But there's like a, there's a part where... Ooh! Little guy, little fucked up round guy? You're level 22. Okay. Hey-ya. Nice. Muffly. Its soft facial fluff softens any hit, but it cannot groom well nor scratch its itches, leaving it in a constant state of mild frustration. Aww. Poor little guy. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Simpsons reference. So there's a moment in The Simpsons where, like, they do like a Clint Eastwood Dirty Harry spoof. Elfidran. Oh, you look friend-shaped. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you and take you prisoner. Come here. Elfidran is very friend. Okay. Oh. Oh. Elfidran. It possesses a demeanor as pure as its appearance suggests. Perhaps because of this, it's sometimes unable to discern good from evil, often allowing wrongdoers to take advantage of it. Oh, it is friend. Anyway, yeah, so the Simpsons do a parody of, like, Clint Eastwood Dirty Harry thing called McGonagall. And it's in a scene where Bart, I think, he's like witness to a crime, and he's scared to come forth. He's scared to say what he saw, because I think he was like playing hooky from school. So he knows that if he testifies that he saw something, he'll get in trouble because he was supposed to be in school at the time. And so to kind of mirror that conflict, he's watching this like fake he's watching this like fake Clint Eastwood Dirty Harry like cop movie, and he's there. It's called McGonagall, and he's there with like this scared looking little boy, and he's like, "You gotta tell him what you saw, Billy, for me, McGonagall." And the little boy's like, "Oh, but I'm scared, McGonagall." He's like, "You gotta do it, Billy." And he's like, "Okay, I'll do it for you, McGonagall." And then it like hard cuts to like the police chief's office, and he like slams his hand on the desk. He's like, "Well, McGonagall, Billy is dead. The mob slit his throat from ear to ear." And it does like a reverse shot to McGonagall, like, and he's like sat at like the chief's desk, and he has like a giant sandwich. And he's like, "Hey, I'm trying to eat lunch here." I feel, and so I feel a bit like McGonagall right now when McGonagall has his giant sandwich. It's like the immediate hard cut. Like little Billy never had a chance. They just instantly fucking killed him. That's a good episode, actually. It's a very good episode. oddly specific reference. There are any number of other giant comedy sandwiches I could have referenced, but for some reason McGonagall's lunch just stuck out of my head. I'm gonna need a better power ball for this, I think. Yeah. There we go. Well, McGonagall, Billy is dead. Unused stat points. Gee golly, gee whiz. These flowers are pretty. Oh, what? Hang on. I don't know why I would start a I don't know why I would start a sentence and then take a big bite of my sandwich. That's a really bad idea. Don't do that. Don't talk with your mouth full. It's really rude. Floppy. Oh, look at that. You're like a teddy bear. Teddy bear with a machine gun. Floppy. It prefers places that have an abundance of vegetation, but hay fever has apparently become a problem for them as of late. I did watch some movies today, and I'm going to talk about them a little bit later. But I did watch some good movies. If you follow me on Blue Sky, I've been posting about them. One of them I enjoyed quite a bit. One of them I loved. I'm not seeing any bees around here. What kind of bees make this honey? Oh my god. They're going to use it for war. I'm scared. If you don't know what I'm referencing, I don't know how I even explain that. Egg. I think that is a little far to make on my glider. Who makes us this honey radioactive bees? Okay. Oh my god. Yeah. I'm just seeing who might do some more damage to it. There we go. That's more like it. Yeah, 10% even with that low health. I'll try it, but I've only got so many pulls of this here slot machine. Oh, that was a waste. Alright, I'm now out of power spheres. Yeah, oh, okay. Oh my god. That does work. We got movement tag. That you actually go so fast doing that. Sick. Ribbony Botan always wears a cheerful smile. Sometimes thanks to Katiba's pranks, they end up tangled in tentacles and fight their way out. Even in tough situations, they keep smiling cheerfully. That's nice. It's a little bit of a shame that they're just a palette swap, but that's fine. Oh no, you're a pal. I don't have any power spheres. Fuck. Okay. What a shame. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Aha. I need one more ingot. Might as well wait for that egg to hatch. I'm almost I'm almost done eating, by the way. Do I have a better sword yet? No, that's level 29. Don't waste all your ingots. I almost made a terrible mistake there. Finally. We have almost 1,000 stone here, guys. Do you maybe want to start getting some more? I'm sure they'll get it eventually, but... Right, yeah, I watched some movies today. I watched 2. Both are from either this year or last year, I want to say. And one of the movies I watched was called Hokum. It's an Irish horror movie, and it's very good. It's very scary, in my opinion. It's very spooky as well. And scary and spooky aren't the same thing. But I like spooky more than I like scary, and it was very spooky. The main guy in it was Adam Scott from, I know him from Severance, but I think he was from, what's the distinction between the two? That's a good question. That's a very good question. It's kind of a I know it when I see it kind of situation. Scary makes me go, fuck that. Spooky makes me laugh and go, ha ha ha, fuck that. Scary is when a fucking monster jumps out at you and goes like, bleh. Or like there's like a scare sound. But it doesn't have to be jump scares. It's like, scary is like the kind of animalistic, like, oh fuck, I'm in danger, I'm about to die horror. Like that's the fear that gets triggered by like the lizard part of your brain. That's the part of your brain that's like, oh shit, a predator is about to kill me. That's scary. Spooky is like, oh, you're in an old house in the room that like a family was murdered in, and there's like a messed up painting on the wall. Like, it's more foreboding. Oh, I got another demurred. Nice. That's actually really handy. It's hard to explain. It's a real, oh, I know it when I see it kind of thing. But yeah, spooky's kind of a little more subtle, it's a little more foreboding. It can be a little sillier. Whereas scary is more just like, yeah, it's much more immediate than that, you know? They got my cow. I need to get defenses. Get back here, I want to catch you. The horns on its head grow under the moonlight. It doesn't hate the sun, but its horns itch when sunlight hits them. Oh, that's an instant kill. Okay. So yeah, I watched Hokum. Very good, very spooky. But also really fucking scary sometimes. Multiple moments watching it, I was just like, oh, fuck that. Like, it's really scary. I also watched I want to say Indonesian film called The Furious that came out this year. And I say, like, you need to understand that when I say this is an incredibly glowing amount of praise from me. It is the most violent martial arts movie I've ever watched. Like, by far. It is horrifically violent. Even, especially towards the end. And oh, I love it. I love it. Some horrible things happen to people in that movie. It's so good. It made me give out, like, a disgusting laugh, like, multiple times. Like, I did, like, this disgusting, like, old man cackle watching it. It's hard to kind of talk about why it's good without just naming moments from the movie. It's one of those. Like, it's about 2 hours long. It doesn't feel it, in my opinion. I forget the name of the main guy in it. The guy that I knew in it was Joe Taslim, who's I want to say Indonesian. Yeah, I think Indonesian, like, judo guy who's since become a movie star. He was in, if you ever saw it, The Raid. Actually, 2 guys from The Raid are in the movie. The Raid, which is a great film, by the way. He is the big SWAT guy from The Raid. He was also in the Mortal Kombat movie, the one that came out a couple years ago. He played Sub-Zero in it. He's good. I like him. He's a good actor. And he's a great action performer. Another Capri, okay. I'm gonna need a lot more ingots, so I'm just gonna get these cooking. But yeah, it was great. There was a lot of action in it. There's some nice character moments actually as well. Like, a couple of the characters in it are a little half-baked. But overall, pretty good. And it's about this guy. He's a Chinese. All we know about him is he's Chinese and he knows martial arts, and he's a mute. He can't speak. I don't think he's deaf. I think he's just mute. So he communicates via, like, sign language, and he's looking after his daughter in Indonesia. And all you know about him is he's got like a head wound, which I think is what rendered him mute. Like, he has, like, brain damage. But he's really good at martial arts, and he insists that his daughter learn martial arts as well to protect her. And she's just like, no, Dad, you know, I just want to do normal little girl things. I don't want to learn Kung Fu. I just want to... I want to live here in a normal life, and I want to live a normal life with you. I don't want to go back to China. Because she has to go back to China without him. I think it's implied that he's, like, some kind of fugitive in China, for whatever reason. And the other character, his wife, is a reporter who's investigating children going missing, being abducted. And in the course of the investigation, she also gets abducted by the same people who are abducting the children. And of course, these guys are all like... It's an evil gang of, like... martial arts stunt team goons, right? And with some themed henchmen in. And they grab her. She fights like 5 of them at once. She does some martial arts herself, which is pretty sick. But they grab her. And so it then fast forwards a little bit. And Joe Taslim is looking for his missing girlfriend. And the first time you see him, he's talking to like a guy with like a big comedic afro. And Joe Taslim's wearing a Leisure Suit Larry shirt, and you're like, what is happening? But it turns out both of those things are like plot relevant. And the reason he's wearing the shirt is so that he can hide a big camera in the button. So he's wearing this really stupid looking shirt with these giant buttons, precisely so he can hide a camera in them. And the reason that they needed a guy with a big comedy afro is so that both him and the mute guy can both figure out they're chasing the same guy later, because they mentioned the guy with the afro. And it's like, and later on he shows up with like this big, like flamboyant neckerchief with like a big brooch on it, which is of course also a camera. So he's wearing all of these delightful, silly little outfits that are precisely just so he can hide cameras in them. And I kind of love that for him. And he actually doesn't do a lot of fighting at the start of the movie. And I'm like, but that's Joe Taslim. He's like this big, like, judo guy. He's not going to do anything. And then, of course, what happens is when the first move he does in the movie is he picks a guy up and throws him into another guy. And I'm like, oh, thank God. Okay. He is going to kick ass in this movie, and he kicks copious amounts of ass. A lot of asses get kicked. And I'm just like, yes. And there's some great moments, and it just kind of like ramps up over time. You know, it's like, oh, we've got to fight a bunch of guys with like pipes and bats. Now there's like a big gang of like fucked up tattoo guys, and they're with like machetes, and we got to fight them. And by the end of it, there's like the 5 main like fight guys all like pair off. They all like fight. There's a 3-way martial arts fight at one point. 2 teams of 2 with a wild card fighting both sides. And that's when the movie degenerates into the most violent thing I've ever seen. Well, not ever, but it probably the most violent martial arts movie I've ever seen. It is fucked, some of the stuff these guys do to each other. They're like you really get the impression they're trying to kill each other in this fight. It's great. I love it. And yeah, it's so much fun. The plot is a little weak, but I don't really care because it's just a vehicle to get to the next fight. It doesn't need to be Shakespeare, you know? There's enough of a plot there to keep you invested. Like, it's not the worst martial arts or action movie plot I've ever seen. Like, there is a good emotional core to it, and there's actually some... I would say there's some genuinely good, character moments in it as well. The little girl in it, I don't know her name, she is a surprisingly good child actor. And she's paired up with this little boy who, bless him, he's trying, but he's more what I would expect from like a child performance. He's not awful, but he's not as good as she is. And I think she's like the actual actor is like maybe a couple years older than him, so you know that might be why. And she has this adorable little bee shirt on for the entire movie, which I love. And it's just like, again, all I can do is just like, it's like, oh, Ash, why do you like this movie? And it would just be me listing moments from the movie. You're right. Like when he jumps into an MMA fight and like he builds a pile of guys. Like he builds a mound of bad guys in the fight and then starts beating them with a hammer. Or there's a moment where he's like chasing a car and he's wearing flip-flops. And and the flip-flops are plot relevant. Like, he can't chase them too well because he has the flip-flops on. So he like loses them, but then he like runs through a bunch of broken glass. It's like, oh fuck. So like one of the main power-ups the main guy gets is he starts wearing shoes rather than flip-flops. It's crazy. They like slam a guy in the head with a sledgehammer so hard it like digs into the side of his head. It's so sick. This movie is so sick. I loved it. There's a guy that has a bow and arrow and like 2 kukris, and he like fights an entire station full of cops. It's crazy. So there's all these cops and they're fighting like a bow and arrow ninja. And they can't fight him, right? He's like, you know, it's like watching a bunch of cops in a Marvel thing try to fight the Green Arrow. They're not gonna fight him. So, I mean, they try, but they all just get, like, killed. At one point, Joe Taslim is fighting a guy with... He picks up, like, a stepladder, and he has, like, a real height difference on the guy he's fighting. And he hits him with the ladder, and then the guy climbs up the ladder that Joe Taslim is carrying to get a better shot at him. It's nuts. It's so good. Multiple times, despite living alone, I was like saying things watching the movie, which I never do. I was just like, oh fuck, yeah, like I was like laughing at like punching the air. Like I was like a kid before Christmas watching that movie. I loved it. I was so hype. It is not high cinema by any stretch of the imagination, but it was crowd pleasing, and I was the crowd and I was pleased. Egg. What is that? A Lamble effigy. There's one part where the guy like reunites with his daughter for a little bit, and he rides a motorcycle through like a building hallway, and he runs a bunch of bad guys over, and she has like a baseball bat on the back of the motorcycle, and she's like fucking hitting guys in the face with the baseball bat as she rides past. And this girl's like 10. It's nuts. Fucking, this movie rocks. Go watch it. Might be a little low level for this, but we'll try it. Yeah, I am definitely too low level for this. Time to get away. Time to attempt to get away. Yeah, they're really not prioritizing the ore. What do I need for a weapons workbench? Wooden boards and nails. It's the fucking fiber again. Supply drop. Yeah, I know I need nails too, but those are easy to get. This is just like Dying Light. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And yeah, so I've got some more time to watch some movies tomorrow. I might watch Mardi Supreme, because I do want to see Mardi Supreme. I need to kind of prepare myself for that one, because I did watch Uncut Gems, which is by the same, like, people. And that was one of the most stressful movies I've ever watched. Like, my heart rate was raised watching that. And I might watch another movie by the Hokum guy. Because I was impressed enough by it as a horror movie to be like, yeah, I want to see what else this guy's done. sorry, excuse me. Potato seeds. I don't know why I said it like that. I also had a nap today, but it's one of those naps that makes you feel like shit after you have it. Had one of those naps that kills you. What was I trying to build? What was all this for? Weapon workbench. Yep. Next I need a PAL Research Labor Lab. There. More ingots. More ingots. Okay. I'll get these cooking and then I'm going to go off and explore for a bit. If possible, always be researching something. It saves a lot of time and resources in the long run. Okay. So soon I'll actually be able to start making guns. I might save to get, like, a handgun. I've got the oil for it. Ooh, mounted crossbow. Food for thought. sulfur? Oh, I imagine that's for gunpowder. Ooh. King Packer, help me. Cody, hello. You missed me talking about movies I watched today that I liked. Nice. A power so powerful it's hard to believe. In one experiment, this power tore through 3,000 sheets of paper at once. It's only by some miracle that this power isn't a meat eater. Oh, that wasn't the boss? Shadow the Hedgehog? What is that over there? Gory Rat. It beats the ground rhythmically to communicate with its comrades. The meaning of each rhythm differs by troop, but the distinction between them is largely unknown. Shit. I want the big one. What did I see? So I watched a martial arts movie oh fuck, hang on. I watched a martial arts movie called The Furious, which came out this year. And I watched Hokum, which is a Irish horror film. I really liked Hokum. I loved The Furious. I think I've hurt my back today and I've not noticed. My back really hurts. That's why I stopped just now, was to try and massage my back. It's been a while since you've seen a martial arts movie. The Furious was really good. The ending of it is one of the most violent things I've ever seen in a martial arts movie, in a good way. Yeah, I think I've hurt my back. It just started hurting today. I don't know what I would have done to... to like set it off. Yeah, Broncherry, I need you to hold aggro, hon. Nice. Oh. What's up, buddy? You wanna go out? Hang on, guys.
It's so good to be there, living life without a care. You can bet it's with at the end of the day. When you go your own way, you can bet it's with a
Young puppies and newborns, only from Hornby.
New Super Hair Barbie in her white leather look jumpsuit has long blonde cascading hair that's perfect for styling. Super Hair Barbie has this special hair slide so you can create lots and lots of different hairstyles. Just push the tip and twist, another flip and then go clip. Wow! Look at Barbie in her terrific hairstyling salon with its working hairdryer. New Super Hair Barbie.
your body, you're beautiful, and you're mine.
Monster Machine. Once he's started, he's unstoppable. He's got 16 wheels and 3 powerful motors to tackle almost any terrain. Nothing but nothing gets in the way of Monster Machine. Not even you. Monster Machine, only from Tomy.
Now, from Yardley, an aftershave for men who go for gold. It's very cool, very fresh, with a masculine fragrance that's very British, and typically Yardley. If you want an aftershave that's a winner, think Yardley and go for gold. Now in 2 great fragrances.
There's no about it. When a chesty cough arrives, it does to get in the way. It spells. It can bring us to your day. There's no other word for it. It's downright. Actifed Expectorant from Welcome is specially formulated to help deal with all these problems, and it's available from pharmacists without prescription. So when you get a chesty cough, you know what the last word is.
I'm back. Although he is being difficult, so I might be cutting it short tonight. He's really not happy at the moment. And I don't really want to, like, leave him unattended, so we'll see. Yeah, it's not that. It's because he's, So without going into details, like, I'm not the only person who looks after him. And he has a favorite owner, and it isn't me. Due to various reasons, one of them is, he just doesn't... He doesn't like masculine presenting people. like in general. We think because the fact that a man abused him when he was a puppy. So he's always wary around me. And favorite owner is out of town tonight, so it's just me and him. So not only is favorite owner not here, but the evening, like, schedule, the evening routine has been disrupted, which he's also not happy about. I actually made some progress because I actually managed to get him to eat today. Last time I had to do this, he didn't eat until they got home. This time I at least got him to eat, but I can't get him to go out to the bathroom because he doesn't want to go out the back to go to the bathroom, which means he's probably going to shit on the carpet tonight. It happened last time. I'm anticipating it, so I've got some puppy pads down, but I think he's going to take a shit in the house today. Because in his mind, well, I can't go out to the bathroom in case favorite owner comes home, right? He is he's house trained, like he knows not to go inside. But he won't go outside to go to the bathroom. So best I can do is I can try and get him out, which is kind of what I've been doing, and what I just tried to do. But if push comes to shove and he winds up pooping inside, hopefully he does it on the puppy pad and I can clean it up. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. He can't help it. He's had a difficult life. He had a difficult life and it fucked him up. It happens to people, it happens to dogs, you know. What else? Oh, it's the sulfur that I'm carrying that's so heavy. Died the instant it came in. Yeah, I did see that. I just never turned it on. Okay. Right, okay, so all of the labor types have like a tech tree. What do I want first? Probably mining? I'm gonna say mining. Mining, kindling, and handiwork when in doubt. Yeah. That makes sense. That's sensible. Hi, Denton. And research. Okay. Yeah, mining is probably the one I want most immediately. Fuck. God damn it. Fine. It was a coin flip. It was a coin flip as to whether or not that was going to work. Ow. Yeah, I think I've hurt my back again. Don't ask me how. I have no idea. Not super bad. I've definitely heard it worse in the past. But enough for me to feel it, sitting here. What's up, buddy? Okay, alright. Another Capridy. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to call this here. I think Roman, I need to keep an eye on him. I can't really be streaming. And I also need to fix some painkillers for myself. So I'll call it here. Thank you for joining. Sorry. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. If not, I'll see you Wednesday. But yeah, it's not in the cards tonight. So take it easy. I'll see you on the next one.